Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Ben Cartoon 91 here, and today for you guys, I will be building a 75% budget Hotswap keyboard. So this keyboard is the ID80. Like I said, it's 75%. It's cheap for a custom keyboard, and it is Hotswap. So that's a bunch of boxes checked for a lot of beginners. It is $140 at the time that I purchased it. I don't know what the price is right now, but $140, and it comes with a PCB plate, the case of course, and stabs. So all you'll need to provide is switches and keycaps. This keyboard will be built with some creams that I lubed with 205 grade 0. So let's just get right on into the unboxing and build of this keyboard. Alright guys, so here's the package. This is exactly how it came, just in this bubble wrap. So I'm just gonna cut this open. Here is the box. Let's just do a little bit of an open. Alright, so as you guys can see, it also comes with a cable. Stabs right there, bump-ons, and screws, and I can't tell what that last piece is, but here's a bag of some goodies. Open this up, and this keyboard is nice and protected. Here it is. We're gonna open it up real quick. Whoa. Like I said, it's 75%, so it's a cool layout. Comes with a loose back, I guess. Okay, so there's only 2 screws in here, so they secured it with 2 screws, I guess just to make it easier. And as you guys can see, separated arrow keys, separated side keys, which I prefer that. That's why I ended up getting in on the 7V, because I thought it looked amazing. Let's take this thing apart so that I can loop the stabs, etc., and just take a look at this board. Alright guys, so just a little bit deeper of a look into this bag. Pull all of it out. Here are all the stabs, 2 U stabs, and then the 625 U stab for the space bar right there. It comes with the screws, like I said. It also comes with a little Allen wrench right there, as you guys can see. Those are the bump-ons that I was talking about, so that goes on the back of the keyboard. And then this is what I'm not sure what this is. Let's take a look here. These are just some extra Hotswap sockets, just in case one fails or something like that. And then I'm not sure what this is. Maybe an extra LED. So yeah, that's really nice that they include that. Just in case the Hotswap socket doesn't work, they include a few extra. So yeah, now we can disassemble this keyboard. Alright guys, so the first thing I am going to do, start off the build, is put the bump-ons on. So these are also black, so it kind of matches with the case. By the way, this keyboard comes in a lot of different colors. I decided to go black just because, I don't know, I'm very boring. I'm always gonna go with gray, but I have so many gray keyboards. I have this, I have the Space 65 Cyber Voyager coming in gray, and I also have the 7V coming in gray. So I wanted to change it up. So yeah, I'm pretty boring, but you can get it in like blue, gold, silver, gray. So a lot of different colors you can get it in, but I went with black because I'm lame. So yeah, now we are actually going to lube the stabs. I'm going to see what these stabs sound like, and then if they really don't sound good, then I will put on my own stabs. But I just want to give it a chance, just in case it doesn't sound terrible. And I just want this to sound as similar as to what you guys would get as possible. Alright guys, so I'm going to start lubing, but these are also going to need some clippings. You clip these things looking like pieces of plastic that come out of the slider. This keyboard is very simple to make since it is Hotswap, so I'm not going to do a full-on guide, but I will show you guys the process of me building. So I'm going to clip all of these, and then I'm going to lube these stabs. Alright guys, so you just saw me clip the stabs, and now I am actually, what I was just doing is this right here, right? This is a part of the stab, so the slider goes into here. So we're going to lube where the slider makes contact with this, where there's plastic on plastic. So you just want to put it in there, and then just give it a few wipes. Make sure it's evenly spread around. And then there's one side, and then you just do it to the other really quickly. I also lube the slider. So yeah, that's how I am lubing my stabs, and then you lube the wire. Pretty simple. Alright guys, so I'm on the last one of the sliders, so pretty much all I've been doing is you take your slider, you take some lube on a brush, just wipe it there on this side, just put a little coat since you already have some inside of the housing of the stab, flip it around, and then you do the same thing again. Sorry if I'm out of focus right now. Alright, so boom, that's all you do. Pretty simple. And then you just take it, make sure the side with 2 holes, so there's a side with 2 holes and then there's a side with 1 hole. The side with 2 holes goes into the front of the housing. So boom. Now we are going to lube the wires, which in my opinion is the hardest part, and I've resorted to literally just dunking them in. Alright guys, so I lubed them. I washed my hands, make sure you don't have any of that left on you, because it could get residue on your keyboard and anything else you touch. If you guys want a cheaper way to do this, 205 grit 0 is very expensive. You could always use dielectric grease for metal on plastic contact right here, where I was lubing the wire. I actually don't have dielectric grease right now, so I ended up using 205 grit 0. Alright, here we go. So, like I said, these are clip-in stabs, so pretty easy. Boom. There goes one. They're plate mount stabs. So this is a 75%, so no stab for right shift. Which is nice. Less stabs to lube, less stabs to have. And there we go. So now I'm going to put some switches in and test how this sounds. Like I said, I will be using creams. I have 100 here, lubed with 205 grade 0. I lubed them myself. So yeah, let's just start putting them in. Make sure you don't have a bent pin while putting it in. Otherwise that could end poorly. Before you start pushing switches in, make sure that you screw all of the screws into the PCB. That is something I didn't do, so I'm about to do it right now. Just a quick note, you guys should definitely test your PCB. Since it is Hotswap and I'm lazy, I decided not to. But make sure you guys test your PCBs. I'd rather you guys be safe than sorry. So, something that kind of sucks is that this screw hole right here is stripped. But I don't think that's a huge deal. I think it'll work just fine. Just one of them. So yeah, now I'm going to finish up the screws. So yeah, it's just one of them. So it's not a huge deal. I think it'll work fine. Alright, so all the screws are screwed in. So now we are going to start putting switches into the plate. And we're going to test these stabs. By the way guys, this is an integrated plate into the actual top case. So I do not need to put some extra switches on the sides to keep it in, so we're good. I'm actually going to be using this GMK set on there just because I don't have any others at the moment. So we're going to grab that off of my Polaris and then get to it. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I didn't end up going with GMK 8008. My thought process behind this was, if you're spending $140 on a keyboard, I doubt you're going to spend $130 on a keycap set. I think it was $45 or something like that. PBT set off of Amazon. So yeah, that's what I ended up going with. One problem that I realized is these stabilizers, they suck. They're not great at all. Like, do you guys see how slow? Like, it makes the switches feel like they're 1,000 grams. And at first I thought, oh, I probably over lubed them, right? My fault, because I used a lot of lube. Took all of the lube off from the wire. I literally wiped it clean. And it still feels like crap. So I just think it's just bad stabs. And they don't sound great either. So everything else sounds good. We'll drop a sound test in just a minute. But that is one thing that is kind of annoying. I was thinking about using my own stabs, because I have some Durox stabs from Novelties I just picked up. But they came with these stabs, and I feel like people are most likely going to use these stabs since they came with them. I would definitely recommend upgrading from these stabs though, if you do buy this. So yeah, let's get a quick sound test going. Alright guys, so this keyboard is very good for the price. I like the layout a lot. I definitely like the separated arrow keys, F keys, and then the side keys right here. One of my pet peeves is, I already said, these stabs are trash. I don't like them at all. I might replace them in the future, I'm not sure. This is probably a great beginner board. I'm going to be using it for breaking in switches and testing new switches out, which is what I've been wanting for a while, but I couldn't find a board that I like for that. And definitely this layout I really like, so I will be using it a lot more. So yeah, I really like this keyboard. If you guys want one, link down below. Not an affiliate link or anything. I bought this with my own money, but I really like it, so I thought I'd recommend it. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a great day. Stay safe.